Hey guys, hello, I'm Cole. This is my first YouTube video, kind of nervous, but I think it's going to be awesome. So, my channel is just kind of going to be just a collage of everything, from just videos of my daily life, to videos of my animals. Anything I do that I find interesting, I'm going to post it for y'all. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, so let's get started. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me and my family. So, I'm Cole. I have a little brother and parents. So, my little brother's name is David. He goes to a public middle school. My parents, they both work as elementary school teachers. My dad is a PE teacher in a town about 15 minutes away. My mom works in this town, and it's pretty cool because she works right across from my old high school. I now go to a private Catholic high school, and my little brother, he's about to go into the 8th grade. I'm going into 10th grade, and my mom works in 2nd grade, and my dad works, like I said, in PE. So he deals with every grade from K to 5. So this video is going to be pretty simple. It's just going to be showcasing my animals. I have a rabbit, a dog, 2 cats, a rabbit, and a snake. So let me get my snake. She is right here on the table. So she's a ball python. Her name is Sasha. She's about 1.5 years old. I got her for my 14th birthday. So here she is. So, like I said, her name is Sasha. She's a normal ball python, and I got her when she was a really small baby. So where I got her, she was really malnourished, but I talked my mother into getting her as like a birthday present, and she said yes. So that day we were standing in PetSmarts, I think, and I was jumping up and down with excitement as the lady grabbed the snake out of the tank and gave it to me, and my mom signed off on the papers, and we got her. I already knew about snakes because I've always wanted one. I kind of wanted to go for the bigger variety like red tails or a Burmese python, but getting a ball python, which gets about 4 to 5 foot, was a big effort because my mother, when we first got her, she was really skeptical because she didn't want to have to deal with rats, and that's understandable. But at the time, we were believing that Sasha would eat frozen thawed. Whew, we were wrong. So snakes, especially ball pythons, are very picky eaters. So the lady said, yeah, she's eating frozen thawed. So we're like, okay. So we got 6 pinkies, which are very small mice, and she did not eat. And this went on for about 3 to 4 weeks. And then by that time, I knew it was not that big of a deal, because sometimes ball pythons, when they get stressed, they'll go off feed. But after 5 weeks later, we called and we just said, screw this, we're gonna get her a live mouse. So we did, and within a second, she ate it. So I have that video clip on my YouTube channel. I think I have 2 videos, but that's one of them. So yeah, so that's my first animal, Sasha. So my next animal is my rabbit. So here he is. He is a mini Rex. He's about 4 years old. I got him when I was 10 for Christmas. So how the story goes of getting him was, I really wanted a rabbit when I was younger. So I begged and pleaded, and I got all the research done, and I kind of got obsessed, if you ask my parents. But, so I begged and pleaded, and they finally said maybe in about October, when I knew rabbit season was kind of coming up in my town we have a big show for them, and then they go on sale. And they said maybe. So I was thinking, oh yes, I want to get it then. Sadly, no. But because of that, I took the initiative on myself to get all the information of everything I would need for a rabbit. So I wrote down all the costs, everything, because when I want something, I'm very persistent, and I will do anything in my power to get that thing that I want. So finally, Christmas came around, and it was 2000, I want to say 2013 or 14, and I got that rabbit hutch for him. But my parents did not let me actually buy the rabbit for a few months after Christmas. So I think in about March, I want to say, we went to the Fish Bowl, that was our exotic pet shop in town, and we got 2 rabbits, 2 mini Rexes, this one and a female. And a few months, I think I would say 7, after because we got them when they were really young, just weaned babies. So they lived in my room for the longest time. And then 7 months after we got them, they were finally ready to go outside. And we had chickens previous, so we knew there were raccoons and possums that would possibly try to get to them. So we reinforced their hutch as well as possible. So I went off with some friends, and we went to, I think, the movies. And my mom called me mid-movie and just freaking out. Cole, come outside right now. I'm here. You have to come home. So I had no idea what's going on. Well, I get home, lo and behold, to a raccoon in the rabbit hutch. One of the rabbits is gone, just couldn't find him. We searched forever. And this one we got inside one of the little hutches and we closed the door. But the raccoon was still in there. So how the hutch works is there are 2 compartments where they can go into, and then 1 main compartment. It was in one of the smaller ones, and we locked this one in the opposite one. But sadly, later on, I was doing yard work up on the roof, and we found the skull of the rabbit. So that was really devastating. But we found having 1 rabbit was a lot easier and more enjoyable because you weren't trying to give each one equal amounts of everything. Having 1, you can spoil it without feeling guilty. So this one, he's our little baby. My whole family adores him, and he lives pretty much inside 24/7 in our carpet. So that's the rabbit. Next up are turtles.
What do you think? I like turtles. All right.
So my next animals are my turtles. I have 2 red-eared sliders, and their names are Dippy and Shelly. So they were mine, and then my mother, being a 2nd grade science teacher, was like, oh, they would be awesome for my classroom. So naturally, she took them. So they're home for the summer right now, and here they are. So this one, the larger one, is Dippy, and he is a red-eared slider turtle. It is a male. So I'm going to put him up, and I'm going to grab the other one and show you. Be right back. So this is my other turtle. Her name is Shelly, and this is a lot younger. She's about 2 years old, and this is Shelly. Here's one of my other animals. This is Einstein. He is our black stray cat. We found him a few years ago, just wandering around. My dad named him Gone for the longest time because he just wanted this cat out of here. He was kind of mean when we first got him, and then after a while, he really everyone liked him. So we named him Einstein because we used to have a door handle that he could open in our back room. But yeah, this is Einstein. We have one other cat that's outside right now. His name is Chuck. He is our 3-legged cat. We think he got bit by a coyote or a raccoon because one day he came home limping and we took him to the vet and something had crushed his leg and it needed to be amputated. We have one other animal who is not with us. He is at my grandparents' house. That's our dog, Chevy. So yeah, those are our animals.